Welcome students to today's session. We are doing the second part of synthetic fibers and plastics, and we will get introduced to two different synthetic fibers today. One is polyester. Polyester is a polymer of ester. It is a category of polymer which contains ester as the functional group. Although there are many polyester, the term polyester is usually specifically referred to PET. PET stands for polyethylene terephthalate. Another synthetic fiber you're going to study is acrylic. Acrylic is a polymer of polyacrylonitrile. This is a synthetic fiber which you find in the paints and some of the fabrics which is used for making woolen, synthetic woolen material. A polymer made with ester units where the fabric does not wrinkle easily and is used for making dressing materials is polyester. Now, one example is sterling. Acrylic resembles wool in its structure. It is used for making shawls, sweaters, etc. Now, what is the difference between natural fibers and synthetic fibers? Very interesting differences can be noted. Natural fibers are costly and the availability is limited. Synthetic fibers are cheap and manufactured on a large scale. Natural fibers do not dry quickly and are less durable. That means they spoil easily. Synthetic fibers dry up easily and are more durable. They can be used over a long period of time. Natural fibers are difficult to maintain and require ironing. Synthetic fibers are easy to maintain with no ironing required. Natural fibers is good for the body. There is better aeration and absorbency. That means sweat is absorbed faster. Synthetic fibers have less aeration and absorbency is also less. Natural fibers do not stick to the body when they catch fire, whereas synthetic fibers stick to the body and they when they catch fire and they cause more damage to human beings. Another set of synthetic fibers is plastics. Plastics were a wonderful discovery and there were so many materials made out of plastics that Earth started reacting to the usage of plastics. Now let us look into whether plastics are a boon or a ban. The advantages of plastics are that they were cheap, light in weight, available in variety of colors, they could be molded into different shapes, they were strong material, does not corrode easily, can be recycled and reused, easy handling and transportation, and they were poor conductors of heat and electricity. But what were the disadvantages of plastics? They were non-biodegradable, very much harmful for the earth. They cause pollution of land and water. They clog drains leading to blockages. They can choke animals to death. On burning plastics, poisonous fumes are released which can cause cancer also. Some plastics cannot be remolded. Now, in plastics, it could be classified into two different categories, the thermoplasts and the thermosets. Now, let us see what are they. Thermoplasts are plastic material which can be deformed easily on heating and can be remolded. And such plastics were called as thermoplasts. Example, polythene, PVC, etc. Thermosets are those plastics which do not soften on heating and cannot be remolded, and examples for them are bakelite and melamine. When they fall down, they break. Now, let us look into how we will contribute to conservation of environment as responsible citizens. We should avoid the use of plastics as far as possible. Whatever plastics we have, we should recycle and reuse them. We should carry a cotton or a jute bag when we go to the market. Do not burn plastics, they can cause very serious respiratory disorders. At home itself, we have to segregate the waste into biodegradable and non biodegradable. The non biodegradable waste, such as plastic, metals, glass, can be handed over to the kabadiwala who comes to collect them for recycling process. The biodegradable waste must be composted or added on to the biogas plant, which can be used for other manure purposes. We should practice the three R's, which is recycle, reduce, and reuse. Reducing the waste is the best way to help the environment. Instead of throwing things away, try to find ways to use them again. Many of the things that we use every day, like paper bags, soda cans, and milk cartons, are made out of materials that can be recycled. So we should all think of how we can protect and conserve our environment. Hope you have enjoyed the session. We would be meeting in our next session.